Man, it feels good to be back on a bike. I apologize if I sound a little bit muffled to you guys today. It's a little bit chilly, so I am layered up. In fact, that's what we're here to talk about today. Riding season is just around the corner, but if any of you guys are like me, you got to get out and hop on a bike at least every once in a while just to keep your head right. Get out and get away from everything a little bit. So the first thing for me personally that gets cold, especially on a bike like this with no bark busters, no anything in front of your hands, is your hands. Your hands gonna get cold, man. That is so hilariously awful that it's almost cool. Anyway, back on subject. So these gloves don't let a whole lot of air through the knuckles because they've got the plastic protective insert in there. So I'll slide on a pair of nitrile gloves underneath these things and voila, we are good to go. It's good for rain riding, and it also works pretty dang good for cold riding because my fingers aren't numb yet, so that's a plus, right? Aside from that, get yourself some wintertime gloves. Make sure you can feel your hands because that is your #1 line of defense on a motorcycle. And the second tip, it's probably going to sound pretty obvious, honestly, but layer up, man. There is no rule that says a man has to wear, or a woman has to wear, one pair of pants. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Now, short of layering up or just getting wintertime gear, man, that's always an option, you know. Get yourself some riding shoes. The number of people I see riding around in tennis shoes and work boots is crazy. Now, that will offer some protection, but I mean, especially if you're out on the highway riding like any kind of speed, tennis shoes are going to be gone in like half a second, dude, no doubt. These things right here, perfectly fine. They perforated on the side, but they really don't let enough airflow through to get cold during cool riding weather. And don't forget, especially if you're somewhere in a nice super cold climate where it gets like supremely cold this time of year, y'all talking like single digits and negative numbers, for you guys I would highly recommend some heated gear. Another pretty dang cheap and very effective thing is to get yourself a Gator or a Balaclava. Even the Gator that I'm wearing right now is more like a warm weather Gator. You can get them with a fleece liner that works really well in cold weather. But even this thing inside of the helmet with the vents closed gives you that little bit of insulation between your face and what air is getting through there. Insulation is a very nice thing when you're talking about frostbite on your nose. Get yourself a Gator, thank me later. Listen to me, all Dr. Seuss up in here. Hope this video finds you well. If you do decide to go out and ride when it's cold, layer up, throw on some gear, maybe do a couple of little things in this video. Keep yourself warm, keep yourself safe. No shame if you don't want to chance it. Riding season's almost here. Better to be a little safer than risk it and have something go wrong with you. And remember, guys, as always, stay safe, stay sane, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.